All right, let's do something fun here. You know, I've had enough politics. You get wrapped into that, man, and it's just one big giant clusterfuck. So stay out of the politics. Let these motherfuckers fight it out amongst themselves. I already know that whoever wins ain't gonna give a fuck about any of us. We're the losers, no matter who wins. Okay. If you think any of those people that are running for office are going to help you, you are seriously deluded. Because that ain't going to happen, all right? Whether they got a D or an R next to their name, they don't give a fuck about you. All right? They're entering a morally bankrupt system founded on extraction of wealth of the peon class, which is us. Okay? They don't care about us. It's all a game to them. And you have to stop thinking about it to survive and just start thinking about yourself. The politicians and the technocrats are your enemy, and it doesn't matter which political party affiliation they have. They are not going to help you. All right, anybody that believes that they are just deluded and beyond any kind of hope. And just you have to tolerate the people that believe that shit. And unfortunately for them, they're just going to live in a deluded state of mind. And we can't help them, okay? We can't help them. We can have jokes and fun around with them and stuff, but they are not reachable, okay? I mean, some of my favorite people are Trumpers. I love them. I got friends that I can't help them with the politics, man, but, I still like the people. It's not their fault they're caught in this little psychological trap that's been set for them. Anyway, let's get on to something fun, which is TRIMET bus call 673. Take him where he's going? Question mark. Oh, here we go.
673 at Jensen Beach.
Yes, it's Lisa. How can I help you, sir?
Hi there. I have a customer. I guess he missed his stop, but I guess there's no more sixes living here. Would you guys be okay if I take him where he's going to?
Save them all. I love to hear this. The save them all operators really restore my faith in bus drivers. We need a lot more save them all bus drivers.
Yeah, as long as it's not Salem. Yeah, just take him where he needs to go. Get ready for service once you're clear.
There's Lisa humor. She's funny. Kind of like that Lisa. She's always been pretty nice. She's relatively new. 667 operator stuck in the barrier. Oh, God.
What am I? I am 667. I got Jansen Beach, which is great because I was a little concerned. This wonderful barrier, I was stuck, and the passenger actually, I let him get on early, and he leaned over, and he was able to hit it harder than me and get this door to open. But, yeah, this is kind of scaring me because I can't open it once it's shut. Okay, is it like sticky, or is it...
It's a piece of shit!
Do you think there's something mechanically wrong with it?
Yeah, it was a piece of junk.
I'm hurting my wrist trying to bang on it, and that little, lever thing that you push to open, it won't push. I don't have enough force to actually get it to release, to move the mechanism to, unlock itself to be able to swing open.
Isn't that ridiculous?
I guess you would say, I guess I'm not strong enough?
Yeah, I guess you'd say that.
We'll set you see the truck, but they don't come out until after 5. I don't think they're going to come until after 6.
Oh, this is 4:30 in the morning. No, why would you need a truck when there's fucking operators on the road, I mean, why would you need to have a mechanic available when service is on the ground? I mean, it's just another example of the failed American transit system model that cheaps out on things that people need at the same time, wasting money hand over foot on all kinds of consultants and contractors and capital projects We live in such a morally bankrupt society. It's hard to express my feelings about it. I mean, every single aspect of our lives is controlled by the predator class. It's just so heartbreaking.
So if you put up that, I can always see if the area supervisor can take a look at it. He comes out at 5 to see if there's anything they can do.
Okay, if I get stuck in this thing, you know I'm gonna panic, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, I think that she has a good point. Get her a new bus where it works. Why should she have to put up with this? That's another. I'm going to keep hammering it home. They don't care about you, the bus driver. That should be an automatic. I'll get you a new bus right away. Nope.
I think you'll be okay.
You think you'll be okay, huh, Lisa?
I'm pretty sure you'll be fine. You'll have a nice passenger to help you, but don't panic.
Oh, my God.
We'll get you out, okay?
Thank you, I appreciate it.
That's not funny. I made a... That's a fail, okay? That's fail. Fail. F-A-I-L. Fail. All right. Guy waving a gun and punch somebody.
Hey, dispatch, I want to give you a heads up. There's some guy waving a gun. It's, I guess some of the people at the stop, and waved a gun at another guy, punched him in his face at the President and Columbia stop. I don't know if you might want to notify the police. He hasn't pointed exactly at people, but he's waving it around.
Okay, and what is it?
On President and Columbia, I guess it's a black male. I didn't personally see him, but everybody's been telling me about him, that he's around that stop, kind of waving the gun. He actually punched one of our riders.
Great.
Okay, and can you ask one of the riders a better description? Black male, any clothing description, age?
Okay, let me do that. He had a red sweater.
All right, we don't need to hear the description. Car crash, ditch. Let's hear the ditch.
Good morning, Block 5467 to dispatch. Good morning, 5467. How can I help you? I am at, what is this called? Store Quest. It's a storage place. It's on Beaverton Hillsdale Highway right before you get to 42nd. 42nd, what is this? Street? Drive. Sorry. And there is a car that had crashed there right in front of the Car Quest, but when I went to go check to see if anyone was okay, I couldn't tell because the windows are too fogged up and I didn't want to knock on there or startle somebody. I don't know what to do, so I just was calling you. Okay, did you witness the crash? No, it was already there. Okay, can you tell me what kind of vehicle it is and what they hit? They hit, like, they had to be drunk or something, or high, I'm not sure, but they went into, like, the sidewalk, and then the sidewalk had one of those ditch things inside of it. And the sprinklers are just coming up on the sides and then behind everywhere, so that's helping the windows be fogged up so I can't see, but they're kind of like halfway on the curb and halfway. They're not all the way on the sidewalk, but partially in one of those little ditch parts as well. It's a black Honda Civic. All right, I'll see if I'm...
Oh no, she got stuck again?
667, I'm at Columbia and Park Avenue. 667, what's going on? Hey, I tried to run to the restroom over there at, after Columbia. I can't remember what it's called at the moment. And I couldn't get out of this barrier, and I had to climb out with, with the window open, so I had to climb out of it that way. Amazingly enough, when I came back, the thing, after a little bit of trying, it actually popped open. But, yeah, just so you know, this thing is definitely a problem. Okay, mechanic's going to be out soon. I think I'm just going to send him all the way to Jansen Beach. That way, if you get stuck there, he'll be able to get you out. So look for him, Jansen Beach, before you leave.
She got stuck again.
Yeah, thanks, sorry. I don't know what's going on at the moment. Thanks, bye.
Yeah, boy, that's really a great construction. They don't test that. What is with these fucking blackbirds out here? Get out of here, you ravens. Jesus. Okay, hold on. I got raven control here. Hold on. I'll be right back. Get out of here. Yeah, fly. The ravens have targeted my bird feeders. And they're not easy to get rid of. All right. Next up is 2040 operator calls on TriMet van.
2040.
What the hell?
2040. Good morning. How can I help you? I don't know that you have any way to contact them, but we have one of our TriMet little transit vehicles. Driving, it was just on Burnside. It just turned on at 32nd Avenue. It was vehicle 1230. Not only are they speeding on Burnside, but they do not have any headlights or taillights running until they step on their brakes. They're just driving down dark roads with no lights. All right, so I'll give them a call. You said it was the lift bus 1230, right? 1230? No, it's one of our little white transit, little minivans that like drivers and I don't know, maybe electronical people or something drive. It's just one of our little, it's like a little van.
Yeah, we're gonna try that.
Oh, okay, I'll figure out.
Like the hot van.
Who that belongs to. Thank you. Thank you, have a good day.
7235 is Offroute.
7235, this is Tracy.
Hey, Tracy.
Hello, 7235. I got your request to talk. I'm still off route. I'm supposed to be at Collie right now. I made the turn on MLK, and then they had a road closed sign. So I'm back on the freeway heading towards, heading east on 84. Okay, copy. How is the traffic now heading east? Is it any lighter? East is fine. It's west that's bad. It's all backed up. So I just need to know what exit you want me to take so I can get back on route.
He's still down
or
there.
Close to it.
All right.
Do you think you can make 82 max?
All right. Well, it happens to everybody. 802. Wrong Deadhead.
802. I thought it was Deadheading and I'm not supposed to be.
Oh, that's pretty stupid.
Okay, so are you able to get yourself? Are you on the freeway now? Yes, I'm just at exit 2A at Salmon and Providence Park. Okay, if you get yourself off the freeway, go ahead and exit off the freeway and we'll just cut in downtown. Okay then, thanks. Thank you, 7-Eleven.
You're forgiven. Okay, 1735. I passed him up because he's jerking off in the butt shelter. Ooh. Should be a good one.
1735, I'm at Weidler and Lloyd Center headed east.
That's a good one, man.
1735, go ahead.
It's just...
I just wanted to give a heads up. I passed up somebody at 9th and Weidler headed east because he's sitting at the bus stop masturbating. So I didn't stop to pick him up and thought I'd give a heads up to you guys so that nobody else does too.
He's masturbating in the bus.
Okay, so he's in the shelter doing that?
It's just a bench. It's right on the street corner.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, all right. I will pass it on.
Okay, thanks. Sorry about that. It must be brightening your day.
Yeah, there's nothing like a
No
little
problem.
lunatic to help you brighten your day.
21.
Definitely what Al, your pastor, would do. Let's see what happened here. Let's see what Pootie's up to now. Pootie. Okay. Woman had TDS meltdown over Maga Street corner and then proceeded to hit the vehicle. Okay, what happened? Oh, she's not paying attention. Oh, Pootie. Oh, Pootie. Give him an old Pootie. That's not what I would do. That's not at all what I would do. Okay, some sort of case in the road.
9667, exit 290.
9667, what's going on?
Yeah, I know I'm full of info today. Well, an odd thing was passing Capitol Hill on 5 South outbound, started to see a bunch of brightly colored children's hats and winter wear, and then coming down the hill and just about equal to the start of the on-ramp from 217 onto I-5 South, there was the entire case, which it displayed out in the middle of the center lane. Certainly we could go through that, but it's causing people to swerve into other lanes at the last minute.
Okay, what kind of case is it?
It looks like a big cardboard case of children's brightly colored winter wear that probably come open and was flying out from about the top of Capitol Hill. But as you rounded the corner past Tigard and just about equal to the start of the on-ramp from 217 onto I-5 South in the center lane, there was the case, and the majority of the contents is spewed in that center lane.
Okay, copy that. Thank you.
That's fucking hilarious, man. Okay. Jeez. I'm having beer day, by the way, in case anybody's interested. 7438. Keep in mind, I'm back from rail from 2 years. Oh, you've been gone for
Hello, 7438. I got your request to talk.
What do you do?
Hi, keep in mind I'm back from rail for 2 years. I can't get this thing to go on drive. It keeps blinking at me.
Okay, do you don't have any other dash lights? A lot of times if you just shut the engine off altogether and then restart it, it'll help it go into gear. Is it just not wanting to go into gear, or do you have any certain dash lights coming on?
It's just not wanting to go in gear. The drive, when I put it in drive, it blinks.
I wonder if you got demoted or decided to go back. I wouldn't want to be over there at rail. That's like a military. But you know, I like my job. I was a mini runner career. I wasn't a full timer. I would be a different story if I was full time.
Okay, and the door's completely closed. Your foot is firmly pressing down on the service brake. Air is on. Parking brake off.
Press down on service brake. Parking brake off. There we go. Turning it off works. Thank you, dear.
You're very welcome. All right, you take care. 842.
Pooey. You know, I will give the Trumpers one credit. They are a very funny bunch of people. And Trump himself, I post the emails I get from Trump. I mean, it's endless humor, man. I mean, Trump has been such a clown from the very day he started with all of this. And he's still a clown, and the oligarchs love it because they rob us blind while he presents a show that distracts everybody, and everybody is falling for the show. And I got to hand it to him, man. He'll go down in history as one of the most interesting presidents of all time. He was the perfect president for the New World Order, wasn't he? Think about it. That's why now we can see why they installed him. And I theorized this at the very beginning when they put him in office, and don't think that he was elected, because he wasn't. He was installed. And I said right back, and some of my good friends know, I said they're putting in a authoritarian to clamp down on social dissent. And 4 years later, I was right. A dumbass bus driver knows more what's going on than the goddamn pundits that make 5, 20, 30 million a year.
1236, just about to pull into Tigard Transit Center.
And how can I help you, 1236?
Well, I've got a guy passing out a bunch of stuff on the bus to other people on the bus, and I'm pretty sure all of it is stolen. It's all the tags and stuff still on it. I don't know.
Oh my God! Here we go again. Why would you even contemplate making these kind of assumptions as a bus driver, and then having the nerve to call it in? This has got nothing to do with you, and you have no business even making these assumptions. It's just incredible to me to listen to this.
When I picked him up, that was the Fred Myers there on Barber, so I'm just thinking he's handing out a bunch of stolen stuff. I don't know if someone needs to be told about that or what, but if you're going to say something.
Just crazy ass shit, man.
Okay, police aren't going to do anything because they have no proof that, they didn't watch.
Right. You're wasting everybody's time calling this in. Who the fuck do you think you are calling this in? If the police were looking for him, they would have sent a message to the dispatch to be on the lookout for some guy who stole a bunch of shit. But they didn't do that, did they? So what the fuck do you think you're doing? You're a bus driver. Drive your bus and shut up.
Yeah, so,
Yes, I am drinking today. Sorry.
That's what I kind of figured, but I figured, you know what, might as well just say something anyways.
Yeah, because you can't mind your own fucking business because you think that you're important and you're not. You're just a goddamn peon, just like the rest of them. 471, customer conduct. Up at the barrier. Well,
yeah, 471, I'm at Rose Corner northbound, and I have a passenger. He's been on my bus before that's creating chaos and yelling at me in my face, and he will not, or he's getting off the bus now, so forget it. Thank you.
All right, are you at the Rose Corner there?
471, affirmative.
give me a beer.
Okay, so he's
Here
by
he
your
is.
barrier yelling at you?
Affirmative. He got on yelling. I've had him on before, and he's just screamed and yelled the whole time. He's got some issues, and got on, started telling me I'm going to obey him, and went on and on and on. I asked him to please sit down, put on a mask, and he continued, so I just decided I wasn't going to put up with it. But he's off now, so thank you very much.
She's good. She's good. She handled it perfectly. She's not phased at all. Listen to that bus driver woman. Doesn't phase her in the least. She's just that's experience. You know, they're on, they're off, and you just go about your day.
Copy that. Off now. Are you okay?
Yes,
471 affirmative. Thank you very much.
sounds fine to me. Didn't phase her in a bit. I bet she's been there for a while. 1903, ditch.
1903 at 5th and Burnside, eastbound.
Hi, 1903. Sorry it took us a minute to get to you. You've got a priority and then you cancel. Is everything okay?
Yeah, there's a transient who's acted like he was going to jump in front of the MAX train back on 6th. It didn't hit him or anything, but he's not sound of mind and he's a hazard.
Yeah.
Okay, remember where it was? 6th and what?
6th and Burnside. He acted like he was going to jump in front of the second car on the train.
Okay, and do you remember what he looked like?
He's a white male, late 50s, wearing a green bomber jacket, it looks like a white and blue striped shirt, gray pants. He's carrying a blue bag, and he's headed eastbound on
He's in a
Burnside.
ditch.
Alrighty, I copy. Thank you. You have a good day. Be safe out there.
Of course, you too. And he also has long, brown, curly hair.
I copy all that in the description. Alright, thank you.
Here's
Have a good day. Stay safe.
here's the hobo.
You too, thank you.
Who's calling me now?
943.
Oh, it's Ron. Yeah, are you there? Well, I'm doing my TRIMET scanner. You're welcome to join me. I listen to the calls and then I comment on them. You might find this kind of fun. You want to try it? I'm not going to hang up I'm already taping. Now I'm speaking to a former TRIMET bus driver right here who has been a friend of mine for quite a few years. And he's going to listen to the calls with me and comment. We can hear you, so you're on tape. You're on video. All right, Ron, here we go. Scanner star, it's Mike. This is one of our stars.
7201, breathing, killing towards northbound.
If you get the board, just let me know. I have to finish this.
7201. What's going on?
This is one of our
So,
stars.
besides punching 36 to the ring, we give you like I refuse to wear a mask.
Oh, here we go with the mask. Masked, Ron.
No, unfortunately.
Copy that. Thank you.
Well, this scanner star should know that by now. This guy here should know. The masks are required, but they're not really required on TRIMET, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
What's your comment, Ron?
I have none.
Come on. Tell everybody. I'll get like 5 views, so nobody watches these, so you're safe. Okay. Nobody watches my videos, so you can say what you want. It's just a little video I make with me and my pals. But it gets no actual circulation, so nobody will be outing.
This won't be on the 6 o'clock news, huh?
No, it won't be on anything. It'll be on my YouTube and my blog, but nobody watches it, so you're safe. Here, tell us what you think while I get another beer. Okay.
Well, repeat the question.
The question is your view on masks. Come on, talk. I can hear you.
Sorry, Jim. I don't think the jury's in on masks. There's conflicting information, has been from the beginning. I think that when you deal with masks, you have to ask yourself who you're accountable to and why. I think you have a responsibility to take care of your family first, and in terms including the mask. And you know who's most vulnerable. They've pounded it into us every 15 minutes for the last, since December and January or whenever it started. They're pretty consistent. And the reality is that unless you want to destroy the economy and the people, you've got to open it back up. And recognizing risks, you still have to go about your life. And you got to choose what's more important, what's most important, and act accordingly. For me, if I wear a mask, if I don't wear a mask, and somebody's around me and they object, go away from me then. Or I will go away from you. Pretty simple. If I'm in a store, I promise I won't sneeze or cough or, exhale on you. But don't, the 6 feet stuff, it helps. But I think it's more fiction than fact. I don't think the jury's in, and that's my final conclusion, is because they keep changing the goalposts. We're supposed to be closed down for 2 weeks.
Isn't that the truth?
We're supposed to be closed down for 2 weeks, and now it's been months. We're supposed to meet certain guidelines. We met them, and we're still closed down. No, what?
Okay. Thank you, Ron. And Ron has standing because he was how many years were you a bus driver? 11 years, was it?
11 or 12.
Yeah, quite a while.
Excuse me, just a moment.
Yeah, you go ahead. We have our show here, so. Okay, 7704 Biohazard, soiled in the back of the bus. Ditch.
What would you have me do?
This is as far as you know, on 21st and Everett, there's a gentleman who's had jeans and black jacket on, has soil in his pants. He was sitting there all day in the bus stop, and I wouldn't board him, but he may try attempt to board later on.
Okay, and you...
Ditch time.
What was the reason
Put him
you
in a
didn't board
ditch.
him?
He has soil, when I told him earlier this morning, he has soil in his pants, all the way down in the back of his pants.
Okay, copy. I missed that part, sorry. And then he's wearing jeans, and I didn't quite catch the
Okay, we're talking. Here's a guy here. There's a intending bus passenger who soiled his pants, and the driver said, "You're not getting on here."
Here's a black cop. He's an older, about 50, 60, older man, black man.
60 years old.
All right,
Shit or pissed his pants. Got nowhere to go. The public transit agency says, "I'm sorry, we're not taking you." What's your opinion on that, Ron?
It's a just call based on the facts given.
So what about the guy's got no way to get home, and now he shit his pants, and he's stuck?
Well, you still have to pick and choose, and you don't have a good solution for him, but you do have for your other customers. In every place he sits and touches.
I hear you. See, Ron, I always like Ron, but just for our viewers, me and Ron are diametrically opposed politically, but we've been able to maintain our friendship in any event because he's actually got some brains, so I respect what he says. Some of the people I hang out with don't have. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Okay, well, it makes sense. Yeah, well, I guess that's the actual psychology of. But I mean, that guy will now die in a ditch, and should we care about that?
Would you believe me if I said every life matters, but you can't save every life?
Yeah, I would believe you. Yeah, you're right. All right, well, that's a tough one, Ron. All right, here we have a silent alarm test coming up next.
You can hear us say that we don't even want to do this.
See, this is like a TV show to me. I'm watching. Ron's never been exposed to this material, my friend here. I'm watching TRIMET cable, basically. They're talking on the radio. I'm listening. This is why I got fired, by the way, was over this. The management said I couldn't do this. You cannot record TRIMET operators over the radio, even though it's an open frequency and anybody can do it. But I couldn't do it because I was an employee.
Well, is it a violation of policy?
Apparently, because they were going to fire me over it. So I quit. That's when I left. Huh?
Oh. Well, there's the consideration I would be making is how much the job is in jeopardy and how much I want to keep it.
Yeah, I didn't want to keep it. I said goodbye. I didn't care.
So it was mutually beneficial.
Yes, it was. And I love the play. I mean, I'm probably the most dedicated TRIMET employee of all history, I think, because it's been like almost 10 years, and I'm still involved with the place. Where's Fred Hansen? Nowhere to be found. Where's Neil McFarland? Nowhere to be found. Where's Tom Walsh? Nowhere to be. All these people that make the big money, they're just there for the money. I was actually there because I cared about the place, you see, and I still care about it. Okay, makes sense.
That's good.
Back to the show.
Gotta care about something.
Don't feel bad if you want to hang up and get tired of this, but I can't interrupt I have to keep going on it. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
This here,
Oh, yes,
some sort of silent alarm.
They just hear my voice.
See, they don't know they're on the radio, but
Microphone's up there. All right.
they're talking to each other. They don't know we're listening. It's like eavesdropping. It's like reality TV, but it's radio. We worked hard to get this system in place, Ron. All right, we don't need to listen to 2 minutes. Okay, 9906 for you and 9901. Get a stub bus going of the 3 buses on the 6. So they're going to put a sub bus in.
9906.
9906.
Yeah, for you and 9101, we should probably
These are the white shirts.
get ahead of this on the line 6 and get a stub going. So
You ever do the sub bus? The
what
stub
they
bus
had to
when
use
you're
on the
driving the
weekend
6?
was 3 buses on
I
the
don't think
stub.
so.
So I don't know if you want to check with the garages to see if they have anything else available. Else we're going to use.
You ever
the
drive the
extras.
6?
And
You must have driven this. You probably don't remember though, huh? That was the one that back when you were there. Where did the 6 went to Jubitz? I think it's still. Did it go to? I don't even remember what it was, but you probably did the 6 at some point.
It was a forgettable experience.
Ron didn't like TriMet. He was not a TriMet person. Okay, here's a silent alarm. Let's hear it. Now, notice the advanced technology which makes the sound quality so high. Can't hear a thing. Okay, and here's
9105.
9105 North Terminal.
All right, so we have the 5468.
Oh,
They have a covert alarm.
but you can't hear a thing.
It is not
Because
a
you know
road
they,
release. They're currently located at, let's see,
so they're going to send the police and everybody else because they can't hear what's going on there.
Harrison, just, let's see, just west of NATO Parkway. They are heading towards Beaverton Transit Center.
Okay, the bus is still moving, is that correct? Because I will never catch them, I will try.
It is moving. Just moved now. Let me see if I can see where the other, another supervisor might be able to catch him better.
They just let me know I'm heading that way.
All right, copy.
All right, well, they're going after the, Ron, I don't know what Ron's doing, but they're going after the silent alarm. And, let's see, here comes another silent alarm. This is the second one. Here, listen to that sound. Hear that sound quality? That's the leader in technology there with that fantastic sound quality. I mean, you can't hear a damn thing. I mean, why would they spend any money to get a decent system in to protect the operators? Well, they don't, as a matter of fact.
A silent alarm. As I recall, the silent alarm was difficult to activate.
Was
You
it?
have to take some effort. Yeah, it was to the left and down.
Yeah, it was down on that side of the side of the wall there to the left.
Yeah.
I hit it once by accident, and then I could hear, you know, I was doing scanner when I hit it, and I actually was able to do my own call on my social media. I pasted, you know, here's me, and I'm like, because the whole BDS, they don't call it a BDS anymore, but when it was a BDS, the whole screen had like stars on it when you hit it. Remember, you'd have like all these stars. And I'm like, you can hear me in the background. Oh, what's that on the BD? Look at this. The BDS is just gotten all colorful, and so you can hear it. So I'm talking to myself, and I did post. I did post that somewhere. Who knows where it is now?
So who hears and sees you and I?
Whoever, you know, there'll be a few people that watch this. Nobody, you know, I do these productions every day, and nobody cares. You know, with all the shit going on in the world, you think they care about a bunch of bus drivers? Nah, you know, they don't. But we have a small club here that enjoys the material.
A small, demented group of people.
Well, some might say that. But I mean, I find this material much better than politics. I mean, at least it's fun to listen to.
Yeah.
Okay, wait.
Politics.
Politics.
9108.
9108.
I mean, everybody's got to have a hobby, even me.
Yeah, it's kind of, shit, Brian, do you want her to downgrade it?
Yeah, they're going to downgrade it. All right. All right.
What to what?
Okay, here's 1275 missing the turn. You missed a good call.
1275, I accidentally missed my turn on the 16th.
See that?
Okay, can you turn on
Did you ever miss a
20th?
turn?
Affirmative, I'm waiting to turn left on 20th.
Perfect. Okay, I copy. Yep, just get yourself back over, and then you'll be...
What'd you say?
It's kind of hard to get back on track. You can't exactly make a U-turn with a 40-foot bus.
That's true. I never did that because I
had a passenger or two spot me while I was backing up, though, to get out of the situation.
Oh, that's good. I only made one mistake. It was on Pill Hill. I remember I went by the turn and I had to back up.
One mistake.
Because I always did my routes before I took them, you know, because I didn't want, you know, don't forget I was a career part-timer. I didn't like to be moved around. I wanted one route that I could master, and that I wouldn't have to be worrying about what turn to make. I mean, the thought of the extra board was frightening to me. So I would never do anything like that. And I like short shifts. I didn't want any of that 10-hour shit, man. Are you crazy? I had already been a goddamn bus driver. All right, this was not my first job, and I came to TRIMET, and I'm like, what the fuck, man? Are you kidding me? You want us to work 12 hours a day on this shit? Blew my mind. I couldn't believe that they were actually doing it like that. Oh, here's a good call. You're gonna like this one, Ron. Okay, listen closely.
1273, I'm at the 28th and Sandy. While I was stopped at the 28th light on the sidewalk, there's a lady who was doing meth with needles. She fell face down on the concrete, but now she's sitting up, leaning back against the wall.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
She's doing meth with needles, according to him.
She's seen breathing, but there's a needle sticking out of her arm.
Okay, can you ask her if she would like medical?
I did, and she seems confused.
She seems confused. Well, I'd be confused too if I just shot up meth.
Okay. Can you give me a description?
You ever done meth? Have you ever tried meth?
5'6".
Have you ever tried it? No, I've tried meth. You don't want to do meth.
So why is dispatch giving him instructions and business is none of his business?
Yeah, because if you as a bus driver come upon somebody who might be needing medical, you need to ask for medical, no matter who it is.
He did that. He did that.
Well, they're asking. Wait, what's
gray shorts, black shirt, and black tennis shoes.
See, now they're gonna have to like call the police. And
She got them.
My philosophy was never call dispatch for anything. I don't know if you had the same philosophy.
No. There was a body on the street and a woman bending over the body on 3rd or 4th Avenue when I was coming out of north side of downtown.
North Terminal, yeah.
And I just kept going.
Yeah, well, that's how you do it. What are you going to do about it, right?
Well, I'm going to stop the bus.
No.
On what? The guy could have been sleeping.
Yeah, you're driving your bus. I'm with you. It's not your job is to drive the bus. What's going on around you is not your problem. It's just not the way it is, man. I'm with you all the way on that. You're driving, man. If it's not happening on your bus, then it's not your problem.
Well, the problem is,
with a face mask,
the risk you take is you get drawn off of your business and linked to somebody else's business, and you could be offline for some time.
That's correct. That's exactly right. And so all the people that are waiting for your bus are now stranded. I agree 100%. This shit that's going on around you out in the world, it's not your problem. I'll drink to that.
Okay.
I like your commentary. I agree with your commentary.
Alrighty, I copy. Well, thank you for the info. You have a good day.
I gotta go.
Oh, here's another good one coming up. Have a good day. Here's another good one. You like this one?
7507.
Hey, 7507, I got your priority request to talk. What's up?
So this gentleman came to the bus fine, but he hitting the bus is all on camera. All kind of N-words or whatever, but I shut the door on him twice and he's walking. So I'm fine, I can roll, they don't bother me. But he's real aggressive out here. I got 2 passengers on the bus, they're a little shook up.
Okay, you ever just catch
me that?
Some crazy man came up to her bus and started pounding on it. So she shut the door on it and she didn't pick him up. I mean, you don't realize what's going on. It's just insane as a transit bus driver right now. Okay, it's like insane. I've been listening to this shit for a decade or more, and I've never heard it so bad as it is now.
Description of him, age, race, clothing?
She shut the door on aggressive passenger.
It's a peace-like jacket, his shirt with black shirt on, gray pants.
Man, you'd be happy you don't have that job right now.
Kitty shoes, Nike, white male, curly-ish afro hair, but he's Caucasian. Right here still at the bus.
Okay, next one. 7249, passenger upset about tickets. Let's see what this one is.
7249.
I have a question for you after this call.
Hello, 7249. I got your request to talk. How can I help?
I want to get notice about not cutting tickets, not accepting cash until October 1 again. I've gotten 2 passengers so far today that have gotten issued tickets, and I'm assuming they're both on the 72.
What?
All right, copy. Thank you for that information. Yes, not till October 1st.
Yeah, we're not taking tickets.
You have a good day.
What was your view on fare evasion, Ron?
Didn't care.
There you go, folks. That's exactly right. It's not your problem, right? You didn't care, right? Fuck it.
I acknowledged it. I asked them. They blow me off. End of story.
I love it.
It's not a good investment of time.
No.
And it can escalate in a wink of an eye into something more disagreeable.
There you go, right there from a experienced ex-driver, retired with benefits. And that's how he survived. You survived your 11 years or 12 because you didn't get involved in that shit. Exactly.
Well, it was bad practice, bad policy, bad procedure to get involved unless you're drawn into it unavoidably.
Yeah, unavoidably, right. You don't have to. I never paid any mind to it. I didn't care if anybody. I didn't care. I just didn't care. Didn't give a second thought. Not even a second. I never asked, and I never cared.
For me, it's not about caring or not caring. It's about you know, is it a good, reasonable thing to do given the situation? And usually it's not.
Exactly. Okay, 473. Do 4 buses get cleaned? They have cleaners now on buses.
473.
You know, they're going to stop the virus with cleaners.
Hey, do number 4s get their bus cleaned anymore?
How did
well, we don't have cleaners at Jefferson.
It's theater, you know that. It's theater.
There were cleaners up at 18th and Jefferson if you want to go up there. Or there might still be some at North Terminal. Yeah, I just left 18th and Jefferson. Nobody's there.
No cleaners.
And North Terminal is a little bit out the way.
Whoops. I just spilled my beer.
Well, if they're not up at 18th and Jeff, I'm assuming that they pulled them back in with a not clean air. They've been keeping them back at the garages.
Oh, great.
Oh, okay. The air is unhealthy again?
Unhealthy.
Well, just for the last couple weeks with the smoke and stuff. And
Unhealthy.
I don't know if they've gotten back out into rotation or not.
Where do they think they are?
All right, I'll just have to follow up with the manager. Okay. Did you have anything else?
That's...
that was it. Just out here like almost 10 hours and...
10 hours and nobody cleaned his bus.
All right, gotcha.
Well, guess what? Nobody's cleaning any place you're going for the most part.
Exactly.
You ever watch people who do the cleaning, like in retail stores and so forth? I mean, come on, give me a break. They can't clean up after you every place you walk, sit, stand, breathe. Okay, get a break. Get real.
You're nailing it today, buddy. You're just nailing these things. Nail it, nail it, nail it. Okay, here's another silent alarm. See if we can hear. This is another silent alarm. Yeah, you can't hear a damn thing, man. I mean, it takes as long as you want. How are we doing? Oh, we're almost done with this, so go take your time. Okay, 7008, you didn't do reroute.
7008. 7008, looks like you didn't do the reroute. There wasn't a reroute. I got to here, there was no train, and now there's a train. What is that, John? Oh, somebody put you back. All right. Oh, let's see here. All right. Well, let me get me ready for service so you can get through there. Yeah, I will. Yeah, like I said, I came through the light. It was all clear, and then all of a sudden the alarms went down, and then I heard the bell sound. I was like, well, I didn't see anything about a reroute, so I'm stuck. Yeah, looks like somebody.
You done fucked up. Attention, Jubit stub buses. Always be skeptical. Yeah, you're damn right. Sit for 10 minutes.
Hi there, 767. What can I do for you?
I wasn't sure if I'm supposed to be radioing in every time I'm over here at Jubit's. I've just been coming in, dropping off, and then picking up if anyone's here, and then I head back. Do I do that, or do I have to wait for you to let me know a time to leave?
Okay. Attention, all Jubit's stub buses, all stub buses. When you reach the end of the line, I want you to sit there for about 10 minutes and then roll.
All right.
Once again, everybody that's on the stub buses. At the end of each one of your runs, sit for about 10 and then roll. There's no supervisor out there, so we're going to have to supervise ourselves, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
And that's our production. That catches up our Rip City calls for now. And thank you, ex-TriMet bus driver Ron, for joining us in this enlightening conversation.